Hey people, Indrid here, free for all on Ashes of Typhon in the mauve, or whatever this colour is, Lhorion, with a Lord Commissar. Strong offense and support. Fighting in melee combat begins with a refractor shield. In the blue, RavenTale is a Techmarine, starts off with a bolt gun, puts out some good damage, can also support with structures and repair. In yellow, crazychairman 96 as a Hive Tyrant, a very durable hero, walking through objects, cannot be suppressed, with powerful disruption and support, fighting in melee by default with a basic synapse. I'm gonna call ya Pablo. In green, quite fittingly, is the TodesKnopf with a Commando knob, infiltrating hero that shoots you, stabs you and blows you up. Orky style, begins in ranged combat with a twin link shooter. Gonna meet a Techmarine there. We have SaltUponPorkBarrels as a plague champion, starts off with a damage over time bolt gun, can get melee weapons, some strong utility and support. Iron Warriors, elite scheme here. And rounding off all the other fellas is Gordastafarian with a Warp Spider Exarch. Teleporting hero, fighting in ranged combat, great for capping and harassing with some powerful control. The same Han elite scheme here. Some of you may be confused, never seen a free-for-all game before. Basically, as you may expect, everyone's fighting everyone, but the victory points, instead of depleting your opponent's victory points, you are trying to accrue your own up to a maximum, in this case, of 1250. You get more victory points ticking up for the amount of victory points you control. You have one in the mid here, and for all of the other victory points, you see that they have this little generator beside them. You can destroy this generator, which disables the victory points, something you want to do on victory points that are far away from you, I guess, most of the time. And then any player can pay resources to rebuild that generator and reactivate the victory point. We have RavenTale taking an early lead, grabbing 2 VPs here, ticking up to 73 at the moment. Who's this? This is Lhorion fighting against Gordastafarian. Got a fully populated power here for Gordastafarian. You have players right next to each other on Ashes of Typhon. They are separated by these big old non-passable areas here. So typically the players that are not separated by the big old wall places will end up fighting. In this case, it's crazychairman versus SaltUponPorkBarrels over here. And Plague Champions can have a lot of fun fighting Tyranids. Lots of little stuff. Oh, those heretics died. Lots of little stuff to mess up with your Blight Grenades or your Icon of Nobles or your Bile Spewers or anything. Hormagaunts forcing off those fellows. They probably could have stayed in play there and meleeed down those Hormagaunts, you know. Someone's died. It's the Lord Commissar. Ran too close to a Shuriken in this southeastern area here. Got a Sentinel up, has Lhorion. Taking a bunch of damage though. What else is going on? Got some Havocs now for SaltUponPorkBarrels. And more heretics to replace the ones they lost. The TodesKnopf, which means the death button. I'll never forget that. With double shooters in play. And sluggers. They do have their burners up. I wondered where their power went. It's on burners. Make his sluggers better at slugging. Nobody's reached the mid yet to cap it. I guess maybe Gordastafarian could teleport over there and grab it. Maybe. There are this like massive crater where you could teleport over and stuff, which might be super useful. Any other powers that are fully built up? This one is for Salt. This one is for the TodesKnopf. And this one is also for RavenTale. Maybe there are some others, but I'm not spotting them easily here. And RavenTale has lost all their VPs up to 159. I just grabbed one and they're going for another here. Salt could have something to say about that. Got the Havocs on the move with that heavy bolter, and here come those heretics. Goes tier 2, as does the Orc player, the TodesKnopf. Tactical Marines got caught by the suppression, had to leave. No upgrades for the heretics so far, but we do have Blight Grenades for the Plague Champion Salt, so maybe they're trying to get that onto the Tyranids over there. Orks make it to the mid. Soon to be 3 VPs maybe for the TodesKnopf. I don't see any threats to the other VPs. And they're power bashing the Space Marines as well, with burners up. RavenTale, you got anything for your scouts, buddy? Nothing for the scouts. We got Warrior Brood on the field for crazychairman. And the Hive Tyrant already with a bioplasma. Awesome, don't get to see this very often. As a long wind-up animation, although they did shorten it. It used to be even longer. I think that was something Relic did ages ago. Back in the old times. Steel power bashing. Salt isn't bothered since that's not his power, I guess. Not my power, I don't care what you do. Grabs the VP. Up to 3 VPs indeed for the TodesKnopf, but RavenTale still has one. So theirs is still ticking up and they have that lead. Tier 2s now for Raven and for Lhorion. Don't see any tier 2 units on the field. Their TodesKnopf and Salt have been tier 2 for a while. Can't get anything fancy up yet. Might be worth getting a quick blood crush and trying to run into base and just ruin someone's day. Sluggers there are persuaded to leave. The scouts didn't even bother to try to melee them. This is not a good fight for the shooters to take. Just the sheer DPS of the Techmarine and those tacks will outshoot them pretty easily, so the scouts there backing off. They don't want to get involved with the Daka. They're TodesKnopf, with 4 VPs now. Gonna overtake RavenTale pretty quickly. Also gonna grab a power. Still nothing out though in tier 2. Standard Ork opening faring well so far, and no upgrades on the shooters either. Got a Chimera on the way for Lhorion, level 2 Commissar. Any other hero war gear we can see? Maybe we'll get a good bioplasma over here. Crazychairman into the power of Salt, who's not turning. Might see a good Blight Grenade throw. Could throw it on his Hormagaunts maybe. Nope, Heretics are in there now. Oh, there's the throw. On his own stuff. That was not great. Hormagaunts are persuaded to leave, but infected his entire army. Does have some Mark of Khorne Chaos Space Marines though. Where's the Warrior Brood? Oh, it's hanging out. Didn't get involved in the fight for some reason. Can't suppress the Hive Tyrant. Doesn't want to get close to the Heavy Bolter though. Will take a lot of damage. Has to retreat past it. Might go down. Does go down. Levels up the Chaos Space Marines to 2. RavenTale's taking a bunch of damage here. Caught by sluggers out of position, and those scouts don't have shotguns to help really. Should be okay though. In fact, they're dragging them into the base. These guys have a Nob Leader now. Has a power melee chopper. And is the only fella to get away. Decent chunk of hit points on this guy. 350 I think, or maybe it's 300. Any war gear for the Commando? No, goes tier 3. The TodesKnopf. Not interested in your tier 2 units. Level 2 Plague Champion. Almost nuked his entire army. We got a Nurgle Shrine up. Crazychairman goes tier 2, the last player to go. Gordastafarian has some war gear, enhanced warp generator and enhanced warp jump generator I should say, and improved targeters for extra range, extra damage. Still 4 VPs for their TodesKnopf. They need to get after him. They need to get after him. Who could get after him? Lhorion is in between Lhorion and RavenTale. Well, RavenTale is being harassed by Salt. Lhorion seems to be left alone. They're pressuring the Eldar player. Eldar players literally... No, this is Lhorion. This is Lhorion with no victory tickets. Yeah, Gordastafarian isn't your problem. You need to go after the TodesKnopf. Maybe they're thinking that the TodesKnopf has a bunch of VPs, so they're really strong, but they only have a tier 1 army. Got some sneaky sluggers with Hide the Boys being hidden pretty well. And those scouts, the scouts have a sergeant now and a shotgun so they can spot them. There's a shotgun blast, doesn't knock them over. The swamp them, prevent knockback. That's weird. I don't think it does. Could be wrong. Ooh, scouts getting caught. That was the sergeant getting caught there. And he's a die last leader, so focus him down with a bunch of melee, he could kill the entire squad. Tatooine's getting roasted and smacked around, getting away with one model. The amount of work the sluggers did there. Even though they got spotted, they were still a massive pain in the ass. Nothing on the Techmarine to stop them. He can get some good anti-melee early with Bionics and the Mastercrafted Bolter. Looks like Gordastafarian is going to get some VP action. Is this Gordian? maybe, with a funky name. I don't know. Gonna go with what they put there. Multi-laser turret up, covering this VP, and there you go. It's got one of them as Lhorion. Their TodesKnopf with soon-to-be 2 VPs though again. Up to almost 700 already. They're over halfway. No one is anywhere near it. Double that of the next player basically, which is RavenTale. And the TodesKnopf with a bunch of Commandos, and why not? Commandos seem like they'd be amazing in a free-for-all. They're amazing anyway, and they're going to have 3 of them on the field soon. Commando Nob levels up to 2. Got some Stormtroopers here for Lhorion. Playing quite traditionally here in terms of their roster, with Chimera into some Stormtroopers. We have the Aura of Discipline as well. RavenTale with a Razorback on the way. crazychairman's Tyrant Guard taking some damage because there is a Chaos Dreadnought with Mark of Khorne charging around. Lots of Marks of Khorne here, Mr. Salt. Got a bit of bloodlust. Here's your triple Commandos getting Nob leaders and stuff. Maybe we'll see some melee fellas. All keeping their ranged loadouts for now. All getting the Nob leaders, which have those anti-vehicle rocket launchers. Those guys can pack faster than normal as well. We've got some Warp Spiders up here for Gordastafarian. Closing in on 800 victory points is the TodesKnopf. Decent stomp. Didn't hit everyone, but a decent stomp. Kills one of the Warp Spiders as well, allowing Lhorion to get on the cat. This is very narrow right here. Could be very dicey for vehicles later on, and for that Chimera right now. Tyrant Guard is healing up in base with the shield wall. Gives it vehicle armor and a bunch of health regen. And crazychairman's ready to roll. They got Crushing Claws in and Bonded Exoskeleton. Gonna take out a shrine pretty quickly. Not sure where Salt is. Oh, they're just hanging out on their VP here. Meanwhile, their TodesKnopf with a fast attack force just taking out VP generators. Knowing they have a massive VP lead, just mess up everyone else's, I guess. There's your Razorback with extra armor. But that won't last long against triple Commandos. Especially if the Commando Nob gets a rocket launcher. Gonna die here though. Gets too close to an angry turret. And a Chimera. Leman Russ on the way for Lhorion. Falcon up for Gordastafarian. Transport vehicle for Eldar, much like Chimera's. Gonna allow it to reinforce off it and start kicking off towards the mid. Uh-oh. Dreadnought is gonna get got. There's the grenades. A good light grenade on those Orks. I guess their TodesKnopf didn't see it or was trying to finish off the Dreadnought. Either way, they were got, and the Dreadnought lives. Get some repairs now from the Heretics. Mr. Plague Champion, you gonna help repair? Buddy? No, wants the turret up to cover this approach. Okay, just get 3 turrets to cover all the approaches or something. Lord Commissar still down. You see the Aura of Discipline pulsing there. Leman Russ is going to hit the field soon. Fire Dragons for Gordastafarian. They seem like they'd be a pretty good choice in a free-for-all. Mobile squad that can combat all targets. The TodesKnopf might have just thrown away their shooters at some point. I didn't see them die, but they might have done that to just get some more population to work with. So this power did get bashed. This was Salt's power and their rec point decapped, and that power taken. And we got adrenal glands on the warriors. Still down is the Commando. I haven't repurchased yet. Oh, Lord Commissar goes down. You gonna bash this power, fellas? Or did they take it? It's hard for me to tell these colours apart. I'm not good with colours. These two players are very similar colours. Meanwhile, we've got some sneaky Commandos. They found the Razorback. Up over 800 VPs on their TodesKnopf, but they have no victory points captured at the moment. Down goes the Razorback. Tactical Marines dropped in. Not in time to save it. I don't think they would have anyway. Needed to get these guys into melee over here. They have a Sergeant as well. So they would do some good melee damage. There's Love the Packer. They eventually all just run away. Commando's still down, but Sluggers are capping over his corpse. It's just still broken. It's still broken. Hopefully these players know that they can be repurchased. They should be repurchasing them, especially RavenTale. Because they need to cap it. I can't remember how much it is. I think it's... Is it 15 or 25 power or something? Maybe they just want to make sure the area is clear first. Guardians on capping duty, grabbing that power back. Or rather, grabbing Lhorion's power over there. Down goes the Sentinel. Leman Russ with no upgrades, but hey, it's still a Leman Russ. 1200 hit points and stuff. These guys have a Haywire, there's a Bright Lance as well, and 5 dragons. They're well equipped to take on this Leman Russ. No VPs now for the TodesKnopf. They had one for a bit there. 3 for Salt. They've got the mid. They've got 2 towards the east as well. Leman Russ survives for now. Well, Commissar got in there quickly. Where's that Tyrant Guard? Back at base healing up again. Oh, they're trying to chase down the Dreadnought. Dreadnought should turn around and mess those guys up. Gets a special immediately, pops the Blood Rage, giving you more damage, more speed, more durability for your Dreadnought, but you lose control of it for the duration. Risk reward. Although I think the duration was lowered in Elite mod, so it's not quite as risky. You get regain control a bit sooner. Up over 500 VPs now is Salt. They still have this one. These two still not being repurchased. I wonder if they know that you can do that. Heavy bolter turret in the mid for Salt is, I guess, just being left alone. It's eating up some population and isn't really a threat to Raven. Ogrin's on the way for Lhorion. Maybe we'll see some Bullgrins come in. Tier 3 for Gordastafarian, leaving RavenTale and Salt in Tier 2. Commandos and Sluggers. It's a nasty combo because they can open up with Love the Daka and then the Sluggers are on you. Smacking you up. Can't believe this Dreadnought is still around. Oh, it might go down immediately when I say that. Got a Tyrant Guard and Warrior Brood on it. Warrior Brood are getting smacked up though. They might not have enough health to stand against the Tyrant Guard. Doing a lot of damage though in Blood Rage mode. Can the Tyrant Guard get it done? The Tyrant Guard has super heavy infantry armor, so it's taking full damage from the heavy melee, whereas the Dreadnought with vehicle armor won't be taking full damage. But down it goes. It had enough health to get that done. How much health does it have at the end though? Went under 200 there. Sorry, just over 200. Salt now has a Bile Spewer and Fetid armor. Lots of abilities to juggle then. The Havoc's barely getting away. No, they don't. Why did I say that? Commandos sweep them. Their TodesKnopf floating was also like crazy. It'd be fun to get to Battle Wagon, I think. Have it just jumping all over the place like a weirdo. Commando's still down. Not being repurchased, eh? Here are the Ogrins. They have their Bonehead leader, so they could become Bullgrins. Maybe he wants to use them in a fight first. Single cap for the TodesKnopf, still the leader. But they have some players on their tail now. Gordastafarian has quietly caught up to Salt. And Salt is down to 2 units now. Down goes the Falcon. Ogrin's getting stuck in. Maybe no, there's Love the Daka. The Commando Knob has been repurchased. But those VPs still not being repurchased. This one's now broken. And they're approaching 900 VPs as the Ork player. Salt gets another CSM. crazychairman with a Swarm Lord up. That's going to be great for the Tyrant Guard, given that speed bonus. Leman Russ. It's done well to survive. Hasn't put an upgrade on it, which maybe is smart. It's on dodgy ground over there. Gordastafarian did lose their 5 dragons along the way. Commando's being sneaky here. They want that Leman Russ. Leman Russ drives into base. It knows Commando's around Lhorion. And they can't see him. But it's showing rear armor. Oh, it's going to drop a rocks as well. Leman Russ is done for, I think. One more volley will do it. There it goes. rocks. I don't think the rocks actually touched it in the end, but it looked cool. Yeah, TodesKnopf now doesn't have a VP. Swarmlord hit the field soon. We got Dark Creepers on the way for Gordastafarian to help combat what are now Bullgrins, and these guys do have innate damage resistance against ranged damage. And even more so when they pop their electric shield thing, use your shield. I keep pulling it electric shield. Look at that, Tyranids capping the mid. Got stun bombed with these warriors. They didn't seem too bothered about it. Salt, the last player in tier 2 then. Look at that disruption from the warriors. Are all these VPs broken? They are. RavenTale. You know you can buy... Well, why don't you do it then, RavenTale? Got a VP right outside your base that's been broken for ages. The TodesKnopf suggests that they stop... Oh, there we go. They've repaired one of them. The TodesKnopf didn't want anyone to know the secret of the repairing. Noxious Cloud gets rid of the Termagants, but it's only Termagants. There's still a Swarmlord here. Big old melee Tyranid monster, super unit for them. Provides a speed and reinforcement synapse, and is pretty damn vicious in melee combat. Mark of Khorne CSM won't want to be around. Could hit a Blade Flurry and really mess them up. The TodesKnopf with more commandos on the way. And they're grabbing the mid. No war gear. Oh, he's got war gear now. Sneaky infiltration kit. And some booby traps. Commando's too strong, says RavenTale. They are indeed very strong. And seem to be really well suited for a free-for-all game. Mobile. Infiltrating. Can combat all targets. Can disrupt. And look how quickly they take out these generators. That's nuts. That wasn't even 2 volleys of the missiles. I mean, it is 3 of them, I guess. Crazychairman backing off here. I'm not sure why they're backing off. They should easily win that fight with the Swarmlord. Just hit 1 Blade Flurry on those CSM and they're done for. I guess they want to bash power. There we go. I mean, even just a Tyrant Guard will mince them. Give me a good Blade Flurry here. Send me down. Oh, they retreated. I don't know what Salt's going to do about this. They can lose their power. Oh, the power's been taken already. Never mind. Orks bashing gens even more. Up to 930 VPs is their TodesKnopf. And we have a Land Raider Redeemer on the way. I guess, maybe? It's a lot of commandos, though. At least the Commando Knob doesn't have their rocket launch yet, I guess. Bashing me, gents. More warriors for Crazychairman is a weird one. Maybe they want the Thorax Swarm. I don't know. How are the Bullgrins doing? Doing alright. Waving their chargy batons around. And the Lord Commissar has a Xenos Power Claw. Took it from the smallest war boss he could find. Carapace armor and the Aura of Discipline, which is great for the Ogrin's Aura of Discipline. No VPs, just fighting, says the Orc. You can't destroy the mid, I guess. Just wants to see things die. Dark Creepers doing their Dark Creepery things. But they can't do much against the Swarmlord. Could do good damage to a Tyrant Guard, though. Are they going to chase him in base? They might. Nope. Are any of them... This one has been repurchased. This one hasn't. I guess maybe Raven thinks that this is just too close to the Orc player to bother repairing, kind of thing. There's your Land Raider Redeemer. And there is a Tyranno formation from Crazychairman. A decent hit. But you need to be in there alongside it to get all the buffs and stuff. 561 VPs for Gordastafarian. They've fallen behind a little bit. RavenTale up over 600 now. And the Orc is closing in on 1,000. I feel like if they didn't destroy these VPs, they would have won already. If they could have, and I think they could have held them with the commandos. Maybe. Baneblade on the way for Lhorion. Land Raider now sitting on this VP. Maybe that will mean they're gonna repair it. Land Raider Redeemer allows you to retreat back to it. Reinforce off it, and it gives you health regen. I'm not sure what these slugs are doing. I thought maybe they were trying to get vision for our rocks there, but I guess not. Who's fighting? Who's this? That's Salt trying to get back into the game. Is that what he's tier 3? Imperial Guard fighting the Eldar as usual. See what the Bullgrims can do here. I think they popped to use his shield already. Yeah, that's why they have this blue marker. It slows them down by half. Suppresses everything around them and gives them even more health regen, even more damage resist. Pretty cool. And they rip through stuff when they get to them. Over 40 DPS heavy melee each. I can see the Ork on the move. Land Raider Phobos on the way for Salt. Can they get the Land Raider down? What is this? Venerable? No, it's Terminators. They should do okay. Can soak up a bunch of Daka. Kill some models. Get some inspiration buffs going on. They want to take this Land Raider out, that's for sure. Where is the Frag Assault? Has it been used already? Maybe it's been used already. When it survives, Terminators will get into melee there. Scouts and the Techmarine can repair. He's also got the global repair blessing of the Omnissiah, of course. And are they going to repair this and try and hold it? Raven has this. And they are creeping towards 700. Back towards the south. With the Eldar and the humans, the Monkey, fight endlessly over scraps, basically. None of them are getting the VP over here. Right Lance is on the Baneblade, but it's going to be tied up. There we go. Lord Commissar gets in there. Reaper Barrage. Right Lance is destroyed. Stormtroopers almost destroyed. Pilgrims have been awesome over here so far. I feel like the Warp Spider could be doing more to control them. There's no entangling web. There's no anti-grav grenade. They've had it kind of easy going in that regard. So they have not repaired the generator there. Some very brave sluggers being very cheeky and capping a wreck point, or rather decapping a wreck point. There we go, shooty shooty. We have Stern Guard with Hellfire rounds loaded in. Got the decap. They got it. Grenade maybe. Killed the slugger lob at least. And there's Daka. And we have a Lictor on the field for crazychairman to get a decap. There's the Frag Assault. Must have used it last time and I missed it. They might still get this thing though. And they do indeed get it. You need to get on them in melee. Out-shooting them. Out-shooting that many commandos isn't easy. RavenTale laments the Orks' aggression. And now they're being hit by both sides by different types of Xenos. Oh, the Phobos is down already. Damn it. Where's the Plague Champion? Oh, he's just been repurchased. Las Cannon in play. It's about to meet Pablo the Hive Tyrant and he's not happy with it. Munch and... Only one munch? Only one munch. Oh, 2 munch. 3 hits and that guy was dead. And that thing attacks quickly with the crushing claws. What's going on the VPs now? We got RavenTale getting up towards 750 with a single victory point he's been holding for a while. 2 for crazychairman, getting close to 700, and the TodesKnopf has been an agent of chaos here. Doesn't seem too interested in winning, just wants a lot of fighting. Very orky strategy. That's Ogrins and Bullgrims. You can't have 2 squads of Bullgrims, unfortunately, for Lhorion. But still pretty damn cool to see this. Current guard charged in, I think, there. We're going to see a good Blade Flurry. Come on now, give me a good Blade Flurry. It's rare to see a good one. That was a great opportunity with Ogrins and Bullgrims around it. Maybe we'll see one here. He's probably saving the energy for Leech Essence, I guess, to heal up. Getting Banebladed, this thing. Not sure what it's up to. Surrounded. It's a fantastic blade flurry. Come on now. There we go. Boom. Awesome. Guardsman died. The Bullgryns almost died. That Swarm Lord tanked a hell of a lot there. And hasn't even used... There we go. There's the Leech Essence finally. Pablo levels to 6. Comes to help out. Swarm Lord seems to be struggling to attack things. Not sure what he's up to. Seems stuck maybe. Is he stuck? I don't know what he's up to. Trying to get away now. Not going to get away, I don't think. Lord Commissar's after him. Baneblade gets a shot, down it goes. Seemed to be stuck there for a second. That's unfortunate. Don't think they can get this Baneblade down. Oh, there's the Electroshock grubs. Maybe they can. 4-Rat Swarm Warriors getting that done. Kashyyykin on the way for Lhorion. I think they are indeed going to get it. Baneblade is showing rear armor. There's tons of heavy melee there. Down it goes. What is this? It's Chaos. What are these fellas doing over here? Salt, for some reason, sending their CSM. And they're going to die. Okay. Take Champions down. They got some more Havocs. I guess they're watching this and Havocs are down as well. Nobody's got the center at the moment. Does anyone have anything? Oh, Raven's got this one. This one's been broken. This one's still broken. This one's still broken. Oh, this one's working. Crazychairman's found one working over here. This one's also working. There's some that are working. I hear a rock somewhere. It's probably up here, is it? Oh, it's probably in base over here. Battle Wagon is battle wagoning. Trying to run things over. We do have Stone Guard and a missile launcher. Stone Guard might die though. I think they're okay. I think they're okay. What will this Terminator seem to be hiding there? Should be meleeing that thing. Ouch, the zap gun hurts though, eh? Well, they survive. Lord Commissar levels to 9. Bloody hell, it's done well. That Aura of Discipline has really helped out the Bullgryns. The Ogrins did die though. Another Chaos Dreadnought on the way for Salt. It's a really weird thing to buy, I think, but we'll see how it goes. Crazychairman's capping the mid. Crazychairman's going to get 3 VPs here. And look at Raven up over 900. Warp Spiders flee. Level 2. Where's the Exarch? Level 5. Could just harass some stuff over here. Tony's trying to finish off the battle wagon. And they did? Yes, they did. It's just crashing. Just taking a while to crash. And now these guys are going to get munched on. Come on, Pablo. Chrono formation. Of little consequence in the end. Pablo's now moving. He's alright. And he almost killed the Lictor, I think. Here's the Commando Knob. Now does in fact have his own rocket launcher. Scary, scary weapon. On a hero that can sneak around as well. Big Champion's still down over there. Here comes Raven. Repairing the generator. There it is. Doesn't take too long. Like 10, not even 10 seconds maybe. Or maybe it's 10 seconds to repair. Termagant trying to outshoot the Commando who's decapping stuff. Are they finally actually trying to get a VP? Or are they just decapping? Oh, here comes Kaboom. They survived it though. This Tyrant Guard is still alive. Amazing. Another Baneblade on the way for Lhorion. Another Battle Wagon as well. And why not? Let's keep on rolling. Lictor up to level 2. Almost level 3. He's going to be super useful for this. Can infiltrate with no energy cost. And has fast capping. Not to mention pretty good 1v1 fighter against a lot of stuff. Got some heretics to help prepare this guy. We've gone for Mark of Tzeentch apparently. Commando's down. Oh, a rocket run to stop the decap, I guess. Oh, but they got it. They did get it. Bullgrin's just taking shots here. Level 4, 3,200 hit points with super heavy infantry armor and passive damage resist. They've got some good health regen too. Just taking shots here though. Not sure what's going on with them. Meanwhile, what are these guys up to? Is this the AI? Salt with grenade launcher heretics trying to fight a battle wagon did not work out super well. Crazy Chairman sneaking up into a lead maybe soon. Has a single VP capped. And they have a massive army too with the Swarm Lord. Yes, Swarm Lord stood around. Giving everything that mobility. And if they do spot a dangerous anti-vehicle, they can bioplasma it or jump the lictor on it. RavenTale looking for something to cap. Doesn't find it over here, it's just a bunch of Eldar. Well, I grab some water. Baneblade gets a kill. Commando's gone down a bunch of times, but doesn't seem too bothered. It's just got infinite resources, it seems. 1,000 wreck and 1,000 power. Someone bash him. Got a melter gun Techmarine. Level 8 with Signum for mark target. 40% more damage taken on that. Pretty nasty. There we go. Crazy Chairman has taken a lead. There's the rocks. I wonder if the Orc player will try to target them now. They might. Salt is struggling to put up any kind of resistance. Has another Mark of Tzeentch Chaos Dreadnought. I think it's some very strange choices. I wonder if they dropped and got taken over by the AI at some point. Bunch of melee going after the battle wagon. 4 units piled inside there. Oh, all of the units are in there. Commander Knob is back to his feet. Battle wagon might go down. Oh, it's going to death roll into the Eldar, fellas. Swarm Lord is still on it. It drags the Swarm Lord into the Fire Dragons. Down goes the battle wagon. Can they rocket it down? There's the Blade Flurry again. And another Tyranid formation. Everything flees. 250 and it's over, says RavenTale. Oh, that's Crazy Chairman breaking 1,000 points. Where's that battle? Baneblade. It's on this VP, which has never been repaired, I don't think. There's a kaboom again. The knockback strength on that is ridiculous. It's like it shouldn't be that much. Takes you off the screen, almost. Fire Prism for Gordastafarian. Some good disruption, but it's going to be very fragile to any kind of anti-vehicle going on. RavenTale takes the mid. 2 VPs on. Going to catch up to Crazy Chairman pretty quickly. A Knob squad now for TodesKnopf. Who am I hearing blowing stuff up? It's over here, I think. Bullgrin's on capping duty. Sluggers getting in there. Need to be careful, Lhorion. Not sure what they're doing here. Yeah, need to run, fellas. Kassakin also need to run, it seems. They got melters in there. They're trying to get onto the Fire Prism, maybe. There's the Baneblade. It's fine for now, but they don't have any guardsmen to repair it, Lhorion. Kadachan's on the way now. Is the Baneblade going? Very far away from Lhorion's base. Just wants to shoot some stuff, I guess. Raven takes the lead, barely. A few victory points more than Crazy Chairman. Looks like a 2-horse race because the Orc player is not interested in winning, just wants to destroy. Pretty sure they could have won it by now, maybe. Baneblade gets electro shocked, and now the Swarm Lord is on rear armor. Pablo needs to be careful. Pablo runs. Haven't seen many bioplasmas, you know. Have I missed every single one? Might have. Gonna be surprised. Bane Blade is gonna get melee down. A Nob Squad and the Swarm Lord on your Bane Blade. Can they get the Swarm Lord down now? There's the Leech Essence. I don't think it's gonna get away though. This is the second one, right? Well, down it goes. Crazy Chairman's up to 2 VPs. Raven has none now. They have tons of red. So they could drop more Terminators when the cooldown is off. Terminators could be dangerous with a Commando stun bomb around. They could get themselves into trouble. Getting pretty high now. Crazy Chairman's got the single cap. Is it 1 per second? Per VP? Seems like it. Maybe a little bit slower than a second. Oh! Their TodesKnopf very briefly had a VP there. Who's capping the mid? And they're capping the mid. Okay. These are still broken though. The Western VP is not sure what the Plague Champion's up to. Got Icon of Nurgle switching to Mucus Discharge. Got all the accessories. Armor of Pestilence now as well. And it's putting a shrine up. And they've stolen this power. Wants to live here now. This is Lhorion's colour, yeah. Okay, seems like the TodesKnopf maybe does want to win. Raven is closing in on Crazy Chairman. Looks like Crazy Chairman's waiting for something. Nope. I thought maybe they're waiting for a monstrous creature or something. They are on the move. Need some more capillary towers around maybe with more infestation globals to be able to get rid of RavenTale pretty quickly here. Munch, munch, munch. Off he goes. Licked up with the decap. Got being hit by from two sides. Crazy Chairman now might get pincered here. Warriors are dying. There's Lapodaka. Pablo throws up in vulnerability, so they have the bond. Oh, they already had bonded exoskeleton, I think. Yeah. Kept thinking they had extended carapace. Level 8 Hive Tyrant. Getting close to 2,000 hit points. Nob Squad, have you leveled up yet? Not quite. What the VP saying. Crazy Chairman still in a lead. Their TodesKnopf is slowly getting up there. Some brave heretic trying to outshoot some commandos. This is the Commando Nob down. Some sneaky catechins up to no good. Not sure what they're doing. And I assume this is Raven repairing this here. This is broken. This is Lhorion's. And this is Raven. So Raven could get 2. And so the Orks are holding mid, stabilizing mid. Maybe they want to hold the mid and just break everything else. Salt, looks like Salt is maybe still in this game because they just got 4 heretics rolling. Is that something that AI would do? They seem to be constantly changing their accessory though. I don't think that AI would spam heretics in tier 3. So that could well be Salt still in there. Trying to disease things for Nurgle, he's still at it. Level 10 Techmarine, level 10 Techmarine indeed. Uh-oh, love the Daka into a rocks. Big hits, everything should be relatively leveled up, I think. And Nob Squad is there to get on retreat path. Think everything survived? Oh, maybe not. Lhorion's catechins could have got those scouts, I think. And the Terminators are potentially still in big trouble. I assume they've used their teleport. And now a Nob Squad is on them. A fully upgraded Nob Squad as well. they're probably done for. They're trying to drag the knobs into some more chaos, I guess. Little four-way fight in the mid. Lhorion now on 2 victory points. And it's Raven that's taken a slight lead here at 1160. Terminators are going to get crushed. RavenTale needs to drop a nuke or something. They have so much red. So does Salt. And so does Gordastafarian, sorry. Lictor goes down. Falcon in play. Is that the same Falcon or is it a new Falcon? The Falcon went down ages ago, I think. 920 now for Gordastafarian. They're creeping up there. Level 9. Pablo the Hive Tyrant out fighting some knobs. Now needs to run though, because that's marked target. Oh, was he retreating? No, bioplasmas. And then runs. Okay. Probably better off getting the Psychic Scream or something at the moment, instead of the bioplasma. Turret going up for Salt over here. Still has just 4 heretics on the field apparently. Doing what they can with grenade launchers, it seems. 3 VPs for Gordastafarian. Still the lead though for RavenTale. A Lictor on the way for crazychairman. Someone going to drop a nuke. crazychairman worried about the Eldar. Down goes the Falcon though. Southern Commando anti-vehicle in play. There's Lavdadaka. And then that was grappling hook, I think. Yep, to get on that central VP there. Fire Prism got to level 2 without holding in half. That's pretty good. And the Commander gets shot to death. Lord Commissar level 10. Now with stubbornness to help himself out. Trying to get this cap done, but it's not going to work with the Fire Prism that can see him. Where are the Bullgrints actually? Level 4 and they're healing up. Still a triple. Oh, down to a double now for Gordastafarian. Run, run, run. Still no sign of entangling web. I think it would be pretty useful. There's a Rocks. Might do some friendly fire here. A little bit. The knob squad shake it off, and they're level 3 these guys now. What's going on over here? Salt still trying to get some. Oh no, he's given up. You can get it, fellas. The Tyranids aren't coming after you. crazychairman just abandoning that VP, but they're going to get a triple maybe, I think. Oh, they're so close now. So is Raven. Raven's like 30 points, 29 points away from victory. But now triple cap for Crazy. That could be it. That could be it. Or me, says crazychairman. What is he the chairman of, exactly? I don't think it's very well run, because it's crazy. Whatever he's a chairman of. I don't get a lot done in the meetings. And there it is, they have it. 1250 is in for crazychairman. Was pretty consistently strong, really. The Swarm Lords did a huge amount of work. And when those guys faded, had this high-level Hive Tyrant, Pablo, to bully things. Let's look at his heroes. End of the game. Lord Commissar, level 10. Eternal struggle with the Eldar in the south of the map was pretty fun to see. And the Warp Spider also level 10. I think Entangling Web would have been super useful. Maybe Anti-Grav, maybe both of them. But I mean, Heavy Gauge, Improved Targeters, pretty good to have. Level 10 Techmarine. Hard to make a Land Raider work, I think, in a free-for-all. Should have just maybe leaned into more Terminators. Maybe some Assault Marines, Vanguard Veterans to help counter the Commandos and stuff. Level 9 Hive Tyrant. Won the game, didn't get level 10 though. Commando level 5 was down a lot. But when he was alive, was a massive pain in the ass for everyone. Maybe could have won earlier. If they didn't just go around destroying all the gens. But it's a Commando knob. Level 5 Plague Champion. Being exploded or something at the end. Not sure what's going on here. Just a bunch of heretics at the end. And yeah, there's that warp spider. There you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. It was a long, fun free-for-all, and I'll see you next time.